Kate, I'll come your way first. Weird Barbie speaks to me, but I imagine this is the type of character that you can't fully process just on the page alone. So what's the biggest difference between how you first envisioned Weird Barbie when you read the script and then who she became the more you dug into the role and played in the set with the costume, all that good stuff?
It was pretty similar. Like, I read it and I was like, oh, okay, she wrote this perfect. I don't have to change a word. I get it. I know what it is. The costume it involved a sort of an imagining. And I was like, well, what does she wear? Because Weird Barbies typically have been stripped of all of their clothes and possessions, but I didn't want to be naked in the movie. So I thought about, would a person have reappropriated sort of a baby doll dress and put it on the Barbie? What household items would be available to put on the Barbie? So that was a surprise. But the rest was really just like, they wrote it so good. It didn't need much, you know?
Every single Barbie my sister had was a Weird Barbie. So now all I could picture is a Barbie land filled with weird Barbies. That'd be her world. And I love it.
World.
I would watch that movie. I would love that movie. Michael, for you, I am curious. Let's say Alan took over Barbie Land. What might it look like? What song would be playing in the car? What movie would he be watching? If not cowboys and horses, what would the dominant theme be?
It's a really difficult question because Alan, he sort of recedes as a character. I guess he would definitely not want to listen to that Ken song anymore ever again. I don't know. What did Alan like to listen to, you think? I think, you know what?
Rock?
Soft rock. Yeah, he was discontinued in 1967. So he's sort of like, that's like the limbo that he lives in. So maybe like Crimson and Clover forever on a loop.
People are dogging on it. Alan's kids are fed. You know, Alan has insurance on everything. Alan is doing great.
Alan's holding it down.
Alan's partner is very happy with him, and it's fine. Alan rocks. Come here.
Alan does rock. Justice for Alan, always. Issa, for you, a behind-the-scenes question, because I love your work on camera, but I also am a big admirer of all of your producing work, and I love what this movie does in that respect. So having worked on Barbie, is there anything you were all able to accomplish on this film that kind of like illuminated the possibilities of making a bold movie like this with a really strong voice that, you know, you might want to pursue as a producer going forward?
To be 100% honest, I've been like IP fatigued. You know, I'm just like, why does every movie have to be IP? But to see what Greta and Noah were able to do with this film, they made it their own and it was fun. And they were able to make fun of Mattel in a way. And Mattel embraced that. They got to write essentially what they wanted. Like Margot didn't think that this would be made. And it seemed like they accomplished a lot of what they set out to do. So it gave me hope that, you know, while it's not something that I'll pursue actively first, but that if it comes my way, I won't rebuke it.
Well, now that I'm curious, is there any particular IP that speaks to you where it's got like an untapped creative corner that you would go after?
I haven't thought about that. I'd have to get back to you on that. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Fair enough. Whatever it winds up being, sign me up for it. I am here. Anyone feel free to chime in on this. I'm a big fan of Greta's. Can you tell me something about her as a collaborator and actor's director that makes her stand out and you hope to experience on future projects you work on?
She's smiling every second. She is indefatigable. I've never seen someone with so much pure joy and energy and collaborative spirit, just literally sucking the best out of everyone around her. It was just, I was like, how is she still standing and having this much energy and enthusiasm? It was amazing.
Perfectly put. She made me not want to be the director because I will never have as fun as she did on that set. So thank you for crushing any ambition.
You feel like she's noticing everything you're doing. Even though there's so much happening. You feel like she's paying attention to, you know, to the actors, and she's really, you know, really focused on actors, you know, and so relaxed within this giant machinery to just make stuff. I mean, at some point she was like, maybe at the end we should do this instead of that. Just able to sort of extemporize, even with these millions of dollars being spent every day. Incredibly impressive.
Qualities I admire that keep me coming back for more. Same for all three of you and everything you do. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.